All right, gorgeous ones. Hey. So it's another day in Indie Eye Week. And let me just tell y'all, if y'all don't see this, this is the most colorful eye ever that I have done. I scared myself. No lies. But anyway, we're going to be talking about the Kush Queen by Peachy Queen. So if you would like to hear about Kush Queen, how this palette performs, don't go anywhere. All right. So let's go ahead and let's talk about Kush Queen by Peachy Queen. All right, Peachy Queen is a IG page, and she's very popular. Has over 1 million subscribers, and then she started, I guess, her own company, Peachy Queen Cosmetics, and so this is one of her palettes. So of course, let me just tell you about it. This is the Kush Queen, and if you see it, yes, you will see in there. Hey, it is what it is. And really, right now, apparently, Kush, is very popular because this is not the only Kush palette I have, and Melt is coming out with one called Smoke Sessions, and of course we know Milk has the Kush mascara, so everybody is on the Kush train. Now I am not here to talk about the whole thing about is it right, whatever. I'm just here to review the palette, and here's why. Because when I saw the palette, I was like, yep, I want it. So look at these colors. Okay, so Kush or not, whatever it was called, I was getting this baby. So this one is, it's a total of 43.2 grams. There is approximately 12 shades, 5 mattes, 7 shimmers. So here's this right here. And so let's just talk about it. So let me make sure I'm in focus. Okay, so let me tell you. The palette is $33.99. I don't know how much shipping is because I bought 2 palettes, so I got free shipping because I think it's free shipping over $50. So I was able to get free shipping. So I can't tell you what the shipping cost would have been because I didn't pay. Now, of course, they are named after, all the shades are named after Kush. Marijuana strains. So we have Purple Haze, we have Indica, Lemon Kush, Skywalker. So all of them use names of, I guess types. I don't know. I'm not a smoker, and I don't know how, but I have a Pineapple Express because I watched that movie, Bros Before Hoes. Okay, I'm just saying. That's a good movie. If you haven't seen Pineapple Express, go watch it. It's so silly. Anyway, all right. So let me talk about the palette. No, so let me first tell you what happened with the palette. Some people know the story, but here's the story. Okay, so this was a pre-order. A lot of times with indie brands, you wind up doing pre-orders and you get it later on. It ships out. You're in the first wave of shipments. So, I did my little thing. I ordered it. And when I read it at first, it said it was going to ship around the 22nd. So I was like, okay, cool. And 22nd came around, didn't hear it. Now I think I bought it right around the 22nd. So I was like, cool, I'm going to get it soon. But then I didn't hear anything. So I was like, oh, okay, I don't know what's going on. So I sent a message. I think I sent an email. Yes. No. First I sent a message, I think on IG. No response. And I sent it to both of her Instagram accounts, no response. And then I sent another message, no response. But then I got an email that said that they were going to be shipping out, a certain time. Now it wasn't personally to me. It was just just a standard email stating, because I'm on their email list now, stating that these were going to be shipping out like 30th to 31st of October. Okay, cool. So I get 31st, around the 31st, I get a ship, I get a email from them, with tracking information and everything. So I don't know about you, but would you give me a tracking number? I am watching it because I am excited because I'm about to get something that I really wanted. And so I'm checking it and I'm checking it. And I'm like, well, damn, there's no movement. It's just showing that there's a label been printed. No movement, nothing. So then I went on the website And now, mind you, I had sent an email via PayPal because you know how it gives you the email address. So I sent an email to the PayPal, to the address that was on the PayPal when I sent it. So no response to that. Now, maybe they'll check that. I don't know. So then I went onto their website and I saw where they had, you know, how to contact us. I was looking for a phone number, but couldn't find the phone number. But they had one of those standard forms where you fill it out and say what's going on. Or they had an email. I don't know. But all I know is that I sent them a picture. I said, could you please tell me what's going on with my order? Could you tell, I sent them, or, you know, my order number. Can you tell me what's going on? When will it be shipping? Because I see I have a, you know, you sent me a tracking number, but there is nothing, it hasn't moved. I got this little generic email back that said, hey, you know, hey, well, we got, you know, the pre-orders are in, you know, now, and we will be shipping them out. Thank you for your patience. Well, let me just tell y'all, at that point, I was impatient than mug. I was like, really? And so then I replied back, hello, how are you? You know, I understand that, but I would like a firm ship date. When will my product be shipping? I thought that was a fair question at this point because this shipping, this tracking number I had for over a week at this point. And it was a priority mail. So I was like, crickets, 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 crickets. So now I'm irritated. So now then what I did was I posted on my IG page with the picture of the palette saying what happened, you know, and I was just trying to, you know, I would really like to find out what's going on with my palette. This is, you know, you quick to take my money, but very slow on response. And that's when I got an inbox from the owner. Now, here's what I'm going to say before I go into what happened, transpired between us, is that understand that this was not about me trying to bash this brand, but I was frustrated at that point because I'm like, I'm not getting real responses. And clearly something has happened. Clearly either, you know, you don't have the palettes in, something happened, but as a customer and you've got my money, how about responding to something that I sent you? So now within a few minutes, I'm going to say within 30 minutes, now you're in my inbox like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I saw this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. As long as I get my shit resolved. I'm like, listen, if it's a problem with these palettes, you could just refund me my money. We're good. No, that's not, no. Here we go. You know, I'm going to send it to you and I'm going to send you something extra. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for responding. We can do this. Now she sends it to me, says it'll be going out tomorrow. Now, here's the thing. I wasn't looking for anything extra. I was mostly irritated because of the no response. And she's like, you know, I'm a small company, blah, blah, blah. You know, see, that's fine. You're a small company. So I give breaks. You know, I don't expect you to have the things in place. I know that things can happen, but you respond. When I'm not talking about the palette itself. The response was my issue. The lack of response was my issue. So, you know, come on now. Because once I put you out there, you responded. But before then, you didn't. So that was the problem that I had with it. So they were mailed the next day. I had them in a few days. Now, mind you, I ordered some stuff after that and had it already. But anyway, so then I got my Kush Queen. And then she gave me the pumpkin spice palette too. And so I'm going to show this to you right quick so y'all can see what the pumpkin spice looks like. Now, of course, I am not reviewing this now because this was not a plan. However, if you would like me to review it because it still is available, I got you. Just let me know. All right, so let's get back into the Kush Queen because that's what y'all are here for. And this fabulous look. Okay, so anyway, this is the Kush Queen. Like I said, there's 5 mattes, 7 shimmers. So the price is $33.99. Like I said, for shipping. I think I already said that, but let's just say it again. All right, so here are the colors like I showed you. Now let me just tell you, the mattes are beautiful. They're nice and soft to the touch. You know how you rub into it and it feels so good. That I'm real irritated because I really like this brand now. I like the quality of their product. Like if you see that orange right there, that's one little swipe, y'all. And then this yellow is intense. It's an intense yellow right here, right here, right here, right? Okay. So I'm going to say that the only one that I did use on my eyes is the orange, which is Agent Orange. All the other ones I have used in looks that you will see coming up in this video. And you'll see they worked beautifully. I didn't have any problems with blending them. They're very highly pigmented, especially this color Northern Lights. If you can see right there, that right there is extremely pigmented. The green is beautiful. And you know, greens and things can be a little problematic. This deep blue, this blueberry, it is truly a blueberry on the eye. It is very gorgeous. I honestly, I have nothing wrong to say about this palette. Now, let me just tell you, the shimmers are gorgeous too. But here's the thing that's interesting is this one in particular, Pineapple Express. This thing feels wet to the touch. It really does. And it is very intensely beautiful when you put it on. Y'all see that right there? See how beautiful it is? So it really, when I put it on, I was like, shoot, I thought I was doing something wrong because it really felt soft to the touch, but there wasn't a lot of fallout. So like even putting these on, I didn't have a lot of fallout. Now, I prefer a lot of times I don't spray the brushes. I think I did in the blue look I did, which one of the looks is of course with the blueberry, the lemon kush, and I use these right in here. So I use the Pineapple Express and the Skywalker. I used all three of these. Beautiful look. Now the only thing I would say is if you notice we have the Pineapple Expresses, which is more of a yellow gold, and then this one is like a more of a bronzy gold. Y'all know what I'm gonna say? I could have done without that one. I could have done without that one, and we could have popped that out and put another matte in. Matter of fact, I already know what matte I would want. I would have wanted a purple matte. Not as deep as this blue right here, but I don't know what's going on, but like a more, like almost the color of this, maybe a little bit darker, but in a matte. You know what I'm saying? Then, ooh, that would have been perfection for me. But that's for me. Somebody else, hey, but all in all, this is a really beautiful palette. The quality is, ooh, when you see me using them, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I need this. And they just blend effortlessly. Listen, I am not the best with shadows. I really am not. I am a learner. You know, I'm like, you know, just past beginner. And so I'm always looking for things that really work well so that I don't have to work that hard. And this right here, baby, what? Yes, it is. And I will say this, I do like the colors. Now, this is not for everybody. As you can see, this is truly a bright palette with shimmers. So this is for somebody who's really ready to go out and do some strong colors, because it's all strong. It's all strong. It's all strong. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. So anyway, yes, love this palette. I can't wait to play with this pumpkin spice, even though I had seen it and I was like, oh, it's okay. But I will say this, that it is a gorgeous, warm palette. I mean, it's a really gorgeous, warm palette with a little difference to it. Now I'm already seeing something that they could have done a little different, but that's okay. That's okay. Still love it as a palette. All right. So, if you would like to see the looks that I did with the Kush Queen, go on and stay here. Don't go nowhere. And you know what I'm going to say. Don't forget to like, give me some comments. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button on your way out, because that is the polite thing to do. Talk to you later. All right, so we're going to get started. Did you see that yellow? This yellow is awesome. So I'm using it as a transition up on, my high crease. I'm putting a little on the outer corner. That's how I always do my transitions, just to make sure I have a nice base of color. So I'm doing it a little differently. So right now I'm going to take the Pineapple Express and I'm going to put it on my inner like third of my lid. Bring it up a little higher though, because I'm going to bring it up. Now I'm putting it on right now, but then I wanted it to be a little more intense. So I did wind up spraying the brush. So even though it was okay on a dry brush, I wanted it just to pop a little more. So as you see right there, when I started spraying the brush, it comes on a lot more intense. All right, so next I'm gonna take Skywalker, that blue metallic, that blue shimmer in the palette, and I'm putting that in the middle. And now this one I did not use any spray on, and it's just really a very intense blue. So now I'm going to take the blueberry, which is of course deep blue, and I'm going to use it on the outer V. Now I'm going to be a little messy with it, but I will clean it up. And I'm bringing it a little around, so I'm kind of like playing with it so I can bring it, so I can, you know, create the outer corner. And like, you know, you don't have to have a black or a dark brown to deepen your crease. See what I'm saying? You know, you just really don't. You just need a deeper color. And so this blue is deep. Now, I know they look a little crazy right now, you know, but I will clean them up in a little bit. And then once you know, finish the look, like right now it looks crazy. And now, see what I'm talking about? My like fold in my eye. It just really will drive me insane trying to get that in. So now I'm trying to, I'm blending in the Skywalker with the blueberry so I don't have any just harsh lines. Just trying to make sure I give it a good blend. And then I'm doing the same with the Pineapple Express, using a brush and just brushing a little between them so I can get a good blend between the Pineapple Express and that. And then adding a little lemon Kush just to, you know, blend out and, you know, get the upper crease and brow bone good. Now I'm going to clean it up a little bit, and then I am going to finish my makeup, because of course I did this first, and come back with the completed look. All right, so here is the completed look. I'm a blue, I'm so blue. You know, I know y'all wanted me to sing, but if you had, so yep, came out nice. Love it. I don't know, this blue is making my teeth look yellow, but never mind. All right, that's it. On to the next. All right, so here we go. We're going to start out with this Bubba Kush, which is a hot pink, and I'm going to use it on the upper half, my upper lid. I'm going to do the inner half of it. Wanted to get a really good intense color up there. Now I'm just going to do use a clean brush to blend it out, because I kind of packed the color on. So I'm using a brush to, you know, blend it out. So I'll keep packing it on and then blending it out until I get the color that I want, the intensity of that pink that I want. All right, so next I'm going to take that Northern Lights and I'm going to start packing it on the outer V, and you know, on the upper brow of my upper lid to, you know, meet it up with the pink. And now I'm just taking a clean brush and I'm blending it out on around the edges and blending it into that pink, that Bubba Kush. And I'm, and using the Bubba Kush to like blend it because I want to have a nice blend, because with these colors, this green is intense, y'all. I mean, do y'all see how intense that green is? I'm looking crazy right now. I'm looking real crazy. All right, so next up, I'm going to take the Purple Haze and I'm going to spray. I'm sorry, first I decided I needed to go back in and clean up my lid so I give me a nice area to work in. So I used some concealer and then I used the Purple Haze and I did spray it because I wanted it to be kind of intense. And so did I spray it? No, I didn't. Take that back. Did not spray it. That is it on a dry brush. That is the Purple Haze. And now I'm gonna do the White Rhino, which is that green shimmer, and I'm gonna use that next. I'm putting that right next to the Purple Haze. So next up, I'm using the Indica, which is this darker green. It's a very soft shimmer. It's more of almost a satin, but it's it's deeper than the Northern Lights. So I'm using that in between, right next to the White Rhino, to blend between the Northern Lights and the White Rhino, because that's more of a middle, it's like a deeper color. And so it's going to balance out that bright green of the Northern Lights. All right, so now I'm gonna keep working on it because I need to like get it nice and blended in. So I'm taking a little more of the Bubba Kush and I'm blending it because I want to make sure that it's blended out well. And then I'm taking I have all these different brushes and I'm making sure that I clean it up. And now I'm gonna clean off those edges because you see how crazy they were looking. So I'm gonna get those all cleaned up and then I'm gonna come back with the finished look. All right, so now here is the finished look. I'm not even gonna lie, I was scared, y'all. I thought I was gonna have to change it up. It's gonna look terrible, but it did work out. I do like it. It is my most colorful, most intensely bright look I've ever done. So if you like it, go ahead. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment or two. Don't forget to hit the subscribe on your way out. It's your Lulu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free.